That's just crazy.
Marcela Larcon Lopez and Eden De La Vara finished their Emerging Artist Residency at the Arts District Liberty Station last year. At the end of the program, artists participate in an end-of-year exhibition. Lopez and De La Vara's exhibition is called Fragmented Stories. It combines paintings and textiles exploring identity, history, and the body as women of color. De La Vara says the showcase carries many meanings for them.
Marcella and I's work does pull in some different directions, and I think there is fragmentation in our approaches and the context that we live in, but I think there's also a lot of unity in what we're trying to say and the heart behind our work. So I think Fragmented Stories kind of encapsulates those themes.
When you look at their art displayed on the gallery walls, it almost looks like they planned it together.
I didn't see her and she didn't saw me, but we saw each other's work. And then I started like catching myself like using some, like unconsciously, like using the same colors.
While De La Vara resides in San Diego, Lopez had to cross the border from Tijuana every time she wanted to work on her art.
It was like a very hard process to just cross walking and walking the border and then getting to the trolley and then the bus and then come and paint and then go back and la la la, and that's like every day, and it was like very nerve-wracking and a very harsh experience.
Lopez's residency announcement gave her more exposure, but it also made her feel more vulnerable to public comment, like negative messages on her Instagram account, and a feeling of being monitored every time she crossed the border. She says this experience helped shape the main theme that comes across in her paintings: surveillance.
So I started thinking about this virtual surveillance and, like all these like notifications I was receiving from ICE and the border and the visa and in my bank account and in my emails, just for crossing the border and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm being identified.
During the process of traveling and creating her art, Lopez says she doesn't necessarily feel connected to the American dream.
I'm not an American in the America for the Americans way and all of that in a nationalist way or in a legal way, right? I am an American in the sense that I live in America, the continent. It's like, I don't know why that's like such a crazy statement to make today.
De La Vara says she also feels frustrated by where the country stands today.
I think 250 years, you like see that number and you're like, wow, this is where we're at now. And that feels kind of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or like for all of the effort and work that's been put in, surely there should be more to show for it.
De La Vara says her father is Mexican and her mother is Black. She says growing up in a country that hasn't always been kind to those communities made it difficult to fully explore her identity.
I feel like I am like the product of histories that I don't have access to, in that there are voids and veils in my own family history that results in a lack of access to my own personal history and knowledge of my ancestors.
And De La Vara has a personal connection to both America and Liberty Station.
My grandpa came to San Diego as in the Navy, and this was the first place he came, like right before my mom was born, and he was trained here.
Because of the sacrifices her family made when they first came to San Diego, she says she's still hopeful about the future and proud of the heritage she does know.
I do think that one of the things that I think is beautiful about America, and specifically like being Black in America, is this like really rich legacy of creativity. And I think America is a place that is really rich with creatives of all backgrounds.
Even though the country's 250th birthday brings up complicated feelings for both artists, De La Vara says coming together through art matters now more than ever.
Each piece of work that we make like in partnership with one another is like 1 step closer to like building a bridge and understanding that like in many ways like we both are like American. We both live on this like continent in this land that we share.
Their showcase, Fragmented Stories, will be on view at Arts District Liberty Station through July 17th. Audy Mcaffee, KPBS News.